So, Sam, you're a 16-year-old who just got accepted to Summerfield College. You
All
have
right.
been told that you are one of two 16-year-olds that were accepted into this school, and, you know, that seems pretty cool. And due to the fact that there were two 16-year-olds that were accepted to this college, they decided that just to kind of help you guys ease into it, they were going to let you guys room together. So currently, you are in your room. You're at the kitchen table.
Okay.
You've got papers scattered all about the counter. Got a bunch of notes on it about this idea you've got for a video game. Obviously, you've already talked to your mom and your dad, and they say, well, whereas that's nice and all, it would be better for you to become a doctor.
Yeah.
So, you know what your first degree is going to be in, but you're
Mm-hmm.
hoping that maybe you can venture into some of these other things too. And one of those things is this game that you've been wanting to work on for a while. You just haven't been able to figure out exactly how, right?
Yeah.
Um, and Luke, if you want to go ahead and come inside your new dorm.
Yep, can do. Hold on, there we
Those with keen eyes might recognize the RPG Maker sprites and aesthetics here. That's because I own RPG Maker, so I figured why not just go ahead and use that to build all this stuff that I need for this show. Others might notice, oh wow, Landon and Will are able to control actual characters on the screen. That's new. Yes, that is new. There's reasons for things that are happening, but that's not quite as important as Luke. You walk in, you see this guy who is apparently the other 16-year-old that was accepted to Summerfield. You were also accepted into Summerfield College as a 16-year-old because you also are smart. You are going to school for engineering. At least that's what your plan is right now. But you've got some other ideas too, because you enjoy playing around with computer art and stuff.
go. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you walk in, you see this your roommate who has just made himself at home with the all these papers on the table here. You guys, came in at different times and unpacked your stuff.
Fair enough. I was gonna ask, is he's coming in for the first time with all his stuff as a new student, or is he, this is just him coming back after class or something?
I mean, that's really up to you guys, honestly.
Okay. All right.
So so yeah, Luke, is this the second time that you're coming in here after dropping off your stuff, or were you just in class, or what?
I
This is
came
gonna
across
be
my.
this is the first time that you guys are meeting,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
I
you.
would have dropped stuff off earlier, and when I would figure with it being the first day, you really wouldn't have any classes, so I would have dropped my stuff off, unpacked, and came back and just went and explored the campus.
All right. So yeah, you
Okay.
walk in and your new roommate is there. Got a bunch of papers on the table. One of you's been working on a laptop sitting over there next to the sofa. But yeah,
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
You getting settled in after I did?
I was gonna say I'm getting settled in. So you're my new roommate.
Yep, my name's Luke. What about yours?
I'm Sam.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So what you going to school for?
I came here originally for engineering, but I had a couple of other ideas that I might try along here as well.
Got you. Got you. I decided to go into the medical field. I'm probably gonna have to expand my horizons as well.
All right, Luke
I also like I also like playing around with computer art images as well.
and Luke. So he just
Mm-hmm.
said that he's there for like medical stuff, but at a glance at some of the stuff on the table, none of that is medical stuff. In fact, you see
That's
a
why.
few key words that you kind of recognize. Like Dragon Ball Z, Star Trek, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Point out, are you building some kind of video game over there?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys feel free to move your characters around if you want.
It's probably a little. My idea is probably a little bit, I guess, more advanced in video game. It's a game.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess, you're probably going for the virtual reality.
You got it. It's one of the new fields that I really want to dive into. Have this
Yeah,
awesome idea for a virtual reality where you could literally input the information of your favorite TV shows, anime, whatever fiction you have you into it and play around in that world.
you got a few of my TV show, a few of my favorites on the table already. So I would need
Good.
game if you need help.
Oh yes, yes. I couldn't possibly do this by myself. I'm gonna need at least with oh goodness. With all the input that I need at least a team of people and each of them would need to be experts in their fields in order to help me out with this.
Not only that, but you also have no idea how to even begin to make a virtual device.
That's also
Hmm.
true. So
Maybe we
yeah,
could find it over here.
so yeah, with the actual construction of the console and I guess gaming, platform itself, I don't know how to even begin to do that.
Hmm.
Gonna need help
Maybe
with, from an engineer at least.
we at least got one here.
All right. So you thinking
And
you're in on this new project?
oh yeah, and maybe we could find the rest of the people we need while we're here.
Exactly. Let's find the I guess the most enthusiastic about our project because this is a passion project right now.
Yep,
Let's just find people who have the same taste and let's do this.
sounds good.
A knock comes at your door.
I go, who is it?
On the other side of the door, you hear, obviously, it's the police. We know that you have some illicit drugs in there. We have come to check in on that and possibly arrest you if need be. Open up now and everything will go smoothly.
You know what? Fine, fine. My character, yeah, you just go up and open the door. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you see this guy standing right there, long hair, looks kind of shaggy, smile on his face. Ah, did I get you? Come on, I know I got you. You guys were shaking, right?
Well, let's put it this way. I was standing there going, really? Really? You gonna check my room? I want the voice you check it. Fine. Fine. Yeah, the 60-year-old kid. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All the other people here, they're much older.
Oh,
It's
that's
probably
right. This is the 16-year-old dorm. Oh Lord, I shouldn't have done that to you guys. Didn't want to actually scare you guys off on your first day. I'm Brian. I'm the RA on this floor, or at least this side of the floor.
All right, all right. Hi, I'm Sam, as you probably know.
Yeah.
My name.
You guys are the smart kids that came in. You got Sam and you got Luke. I'm guessing that over there is Luke.
Yep.
It is good to meet you both. Like I said, Brian, I've been told to make sure that you guys have a great time and to make sure that you guys do not have a great time, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're 16. I don't think we, have those options.
Now, I will say that we are having a party in the dorms, but obviously, inside the dorms, not technically supposed to have any alcohol. So, hopefully, there won't be any problems for you guys. But as I already said, I will make sure that you guys stay safe. Hey, what's all that on the table?
oh, oh, you're interested, huh? Yeah, this is a project that I'm planning on working on in the future.
Interesting. He starts kind of, moving some of the papers around, pulling up some of your sketches and stuff. And it's just like, huh, that's cool. So,
So, you know anything about virtual reality?
I mean, only a few things. Like, they got that thing at the mall every now and then.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never actually experienced it. But yeah, check out some of these things on here. You got some good shows here. You a
Of
Trekkie?
course. Of course I am.
Oh.
That's my character at that point, because I don't know it. My character would say something in Klingon.
We'll actually look at you kind of blank like at first, and then be like, right, right on. And then he'll glance over at Luke to see if Luke understood what was going on there.
Yeah, it's not. I'm more because of that.
All right, there are plenty of people here that definitely gonna like stuff like that. I mean, I know for a fact I'm in a Yu-Gi-Oh club.
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay.
I say Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just the main current. It's the current thing that's like super popular. It's really just a card game club.
Gotcha, gotcha.
At that point, I'll walk to my room and pull out my deck and come back to the
All right, go ahead
main
and
quarters.
pick which room is yours.
Grabbing it out of the deck, and then I'll come back to the table and just place the deck on the table.
He'll pull out his own deck. It'll probably. It's been a minute since I've done anything real with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I'll just
I'll
say
keep it
he's
simple
got
for y'all.
some. I'll say he's got a few Xyz monsters in his deck.
I'll just keep it simple for him. This is Jaden's basic deck that he started with when he had Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Cool, cool. That is awesome. I will definitely help you in there. And I actually know a couple people that are really appreciative of Star Trek things. And, you know, I see like some video games here too. Like, there are a lot of people here that play video games. And I was actually hoping that probably could get a video game night in my room every single week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, get some Smash Brothers going.
All right, all right. I'm always up for a Smash Brother tournament.
Heck yeah.
Last time on Quantum Geek, we got to meet Luke and Sam. Luke, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Lennon. I will be playing Luke.
And Sam, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Will, and I'm playing Sam.
And they were stuck in the Star Trek universe, but they managed to solve that, and then Q snapped his fingers and they popped up somewhere else. When they open their eyes, they are staring out at a beautiful landscape. with blue grass and green water. So you guys are seeing this nice, beautiful landscape. It's definitely not space. It doesn't take too much to determine it's probably also not Earth.
Yeah, I would guess.
Sam, standing next to you is a little boy with... I just realized I got the wrong image for the Gohan in this particular arc. I forgot he had that bowl cut in this one. I'll fix the image. I'll fix the image next time. But standing next to you is a black-haired boy with a bowl cut. He's just gazing out at the area. And Luke, standing next to you, is a bald man in an orange gi. At least I think he was still wearing an orange gi at this point.
Here's a big question I have to ask this. Because depending on how this is put into my brain, is how my character's going to react to this situation that's first coming up. Number one, does the boy next to my character look like not an actual person, but an animated cartoon?
Well, that's the interesting thing. Like, yes, I'm using animated things, or I'm using like the manga stuff to show what you guys are seeing. But no, it does look just like a boy.
Okay, so it's not animated,
Not
not like a
animated.
drawing.
Not like
It
a
is a normal
drawing.
person.
It looks
Okay.
It looks real.
All right,
He looks real.
just want to make sure, because sometimes that's a dead.
Kansas anymore.
Now, yes,
I know we're definitely not in Kansas anymore.
yeah.
I think the bluegrass
So,
and the weird trees.
now here's what I'm gonna do. Since you guys are both familiar with Dragon Ball Z, and I'm not even going to if you guys saw the animated versions of them, you definitely would recognize them. But since these are, like I just said, they are not the animated versions, I would like you both to give me an intelligence roll. Now remember, we're rolling D100s in this system. The system we'll be using for this episode arc is called Astonishing Super Heroes. I will put the link
give me one
in
moment
the...
to roll. I gotta re-download the app on my new phone.
Yeah, that's fine. I will place the link for Astonishing Superheroes in the description. The show notes or
I rolled.
That does not look like a great roll.
It's a D100, man. What do you expect?
I mean, luckily you've got pretty high intelligence. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how high, but you found out last episode that you got a pretty good intelligence stat block.
Alright, just let me
this
know when you're ready
is-
for my roll.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. I'm checking.
I got a 34.
Guess what? You both are in the green still.
Okay.
That means that you guys have at least a 40 on your intelligence.
Okay.
Not bad.
So at least a 40. You don't know if it's higher. You know that it is not 500. So you do indeed recognize, Sam, you recognize that is an amazing Gohan cosplay. And Luke, you recognize that is an outstanding Krillin cosplay. And behind you both, how could you guys come out here? I didn't even finish checking the levels! What are you doing? You could have suffocated and died! It could have been poisonous out here! And when you
Yeah,
turn
I don't know.
around,
I turned around.
you see a teal-haired woman, wearing a, kind of a, I think at the moment she was wearing a spacesuit, but she might be wearing the little yellow and black get up here. Oh,
But it's Boomer. When in doubt, put her in a miniskirt. It's fine.
there you go.
It don't matter what the situation actually is.
Um, and, let's go ahead and do one more check. I want you to roll an intuition check.
Both of us.
Yes, both of you.
Another D1.
Yes, it's always D100 with this system.
I got slightly better this time.
Alright.
I'm fairly confident that I might learn something. Good
Well,
old 71.
Sam, you do not see anything. Everything's fine. You just see really, I mean, almost supposed to be fairly attractive, so you just see a rather attractive woman right in front of you, yelling at you.
Yeah, yelling at me. All
Yelling
right.
at you. Let's see. Alright, Luke, you got a yellow success. You not only see the first Saiyan pod drop down, you recognize it as a Saiyan pod. And at this point, we're actually going to switch to our guest star. Guest star, why don't you introduce yourself? Solar.
Hmm?
You're the guest star.
Oh, yeah. Hello, my name is Solar, and I'm playing the character Keanu.
Alright, Keanu, much like everyone else, is not sure who he is. All he knows is that he has just woken up. He is looking at all of these controls, and out this ruby quartz window, he sees the ground coming fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would like you to make an intuition check as well.
Okay. Got a 6.
Yeah, that ground's just coming up real fast. It's rather frightening.
This could be quick.
You, I mean, the impact you feel should have been a lot more impactful than it was. You actually felt almost nothing. I mean, and then, well, you're in a pod. There's some buttons.
Good old saying engineering. That's what that is.
I mean,
Press the buttons.
alright. We're gonna do. Let me check something right quick. Yeah. So, yeah, we're just gonna do a straight reason roll.
62.
62, that's good. Is that good enough? Yes, it is definitely good enough.
My character wouldn't know this.
Alright. So, yeah. 62, you find like a large red button, and you press it, and it opens the door.
That problem solved.
And when you get out, or when you look out, you see that this impact was like a meteorite.
I should be dead. That's all I'm gonna say. I should be dead.
So yeah, you are out and you see nice, pretty area, blue grass, green water. Um,
Don't think I'm at my house anymore. I really don't think I'm at my house anymore.
so the your left eye has like a green tint over it. You're almost like you're wearing half a pair of sunglasses.
More like my vision is. What am I seeing?
And you seem to have something covering your left ear. It's not obstructing your hearing or anything like that. But it's there. It's attached to the lens over your left eye. While you ponder that, we're gonna jump back over to the others. Alright. So yeah, you both just saw that. Or no, only one of you saw that.
Yep.
Only Luke
I
saw
think
that.
at this I think at this point I'm busy rubbing my head just because I'm realizing that I have no hair.
Yeah, you have no hair. On the bright side, or possibly not bright side, I don't know. You feel how you want. You're
I
a
don't have
guy
a nose
again.
either.
You're a guy again.
I don't have a nose either.
You don't. But look at your arms.
So you see the bald guy just rubbing his head and rubbing his face.
You're also like you come up to a little higher than her waist. You're
I
all
am now. I am almost the same size as the kid next to me.
Yep. All right. So
And then
Luke, you saw what you can only describe as a metal meteor, and you're fairly certain that it landed somewhere.
I'll point it out to the one I assume is Krillin and say, "Hey, yeah, want to go check it out?"
and I go, check it out. Check what out?
Pretty much. I don't know if it was a spaceship or a meteorite or what, but something metal just crash landed in that direction. I'll point the direction I saw it falling.
Wait, we just got here and you're wanting to leave me already by myself?
I look
got
back to see who that is again. No, we probably shouldn't split the party up like that.
Now you do see a really nice spaceship behind her.
I'm gonna assume that that's the spaceship we came down in because I don't see anything else. And my brain is lit in the back of my head. I'm thinking, I really hope she's the one flying that. 'Cause, yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
you guys are gonna go investigate?
Well, I said that I was gonna stay with the girl since,
Okay.
well, I'm not gonna just try to leave someone behind.
Let's see. Is there a high vantage point that I can look around from? That's around like close to the group.
I mean, there are trees, bunch of cliffs, but I mean, how could you climb up those things? You
How
do
tall is her
feel
spaceship?
spaceship. I mean, it's pretty good size. It's not like you might be able to get up on top of it if you really tried.
Alright, I'm gonna climb on top of the spaceship, see if I can spot anything.
All right, I am going to let's go with agility.
So same thing, D100.
Yeah, I will go ahead and let
Aw,
everyone know
dude.
What'd you get?
I think I passed this one with a 95.
Yes, you passed that. Passed that with a yellow. Possibly a red. Let me double check.
I saw red was only at 100.
I mean,
Unless I
it
looked at it wrong.
depends. Red is at 100 if you have 0, 2, or 4. But if you have higher, then it might like something that. So I am gonna let you guys know that due to how I wanted to make sure I had the power levels in a way that made sense, I had to make sure that I did a few things. So if you do go through the book and read at some point, ignore the terms that it puts next to the stats if you ever figure out what your stat is. Alright, you said you got a 95? Alright, yeah, you passed with a yellow, which means you scale that thing almost effortlessly. Like, this is the most fit you've ever been in your life.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna scan around and see if I can see anything.
Alright, we'll go ahead and do another intuition roll.
Not as good, but I'm pretty sure
I'm
it's
gonna
possibly
give
still
you.
passing that is one.
I am going to be telling you that you are going to get a +1 to your rank because of your yellow success on your previous perception. So what did you get?
61.
61. You get yellow on your success there. Remember, I gave you a rank up for that one because of your good success. So that means that doesn't necessarily mean that you could get a yellow normally. So you find out where it went, and you also see that a second one had crashed down not too far from it too.
That makes 2 of them. Are they both in the same general direction?
Yeah, for the most part.
Do I see anything that looks like a village or anything nearby the spaceship?
No, you do not.
Do I see anything that looks like it could be where the leader of whatever the leader of this place maybe lives?
Definitely do not.
Alrighty. So we're practically in the middle of nowhere. I'll climb back down.
Welcome to Namek. What do you see? A bunch of nothing. What do you see more that way? More nothing.
I see pretty scenery, but it would be prettier if they had finished regrowing all of the pretty plants that they said they used to have. All right.
Obviously, I'm gonna let Krillin
Bunch of
know that
nothing.
So,
there's
what did you?
There's another spaceship or something, whatever it is, it's like a metal meteorite. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's another one that's exactly like the one that's close by to us. There's another one further out in that same direction.
What does that mean?
I'm guessing this planet has more visitors than just us.
Well, I tell you what, I actually am going to go ahead and just wait inside the ship while you two go check that out.
All right.
Alrighty, we'll be back.
Good luck. Oh, here's the dragon radar.
All right. Sure.
She hands Sam a little round device.
Okay.
With a green graph type screen.
Green.
And a little button on the top.
Yep.
And then she runs to the ship and she says, Piccolo, and vanishes up into it.
Okay.
You know how to open it now.
Great.
Let's go check out the first one.
And standing there, gripping the radar tightly as he's just now realizing, oh no.
How tightly are you?
Oh, I would be what I would think would be normal strength.
Let's go ahead and roll another reason check because you're not used to being as strong as Krillin is.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll a reason check.
All right.
Oh no.
All right. That's actually my first good roll of the gig.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely like you're about to like squeeze it and then you just like you hear like a slight cracking and you're just like stop immediately and realizing whoa.
The thing that I'm holding is made of metal, right?
Yep.
Just checking. I'm like just looking down and going, did the screen? Is the screen cracked?
Oh no, everything
No,
is
that.
fine. It's sort of like when you're playing a game and you squeeze the controller just a little tight and you hear that first crack that's like it's that thing that gives you the warning sign before anything breaks.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so that happened. All
I
right.
start heading. I start heading in the direction where the first thing I saw was.
All right.
Okay, so the little kid decides to go off in the direction where he said he saw the things falling.
Yes.
All right.
Um
I
I'm gonna
I
I
what okay, so you are going to come across some water and pretty big gap. Doesn't look like it's like rushing, like it's not like moving too fast or anything, so it's not like you would get swept away in the current or anything. What are you gonna try and do?
How
okay.
wide is the gap?
I mean, it's judging from your normal reasoning, it's too far to jump by a fair amount.
Can I see myself in the reflection of this
Yes,
water?
if you specifically look at the water for your reflection, you do not have to roll, you do see yourself.
And I see
If I look,
myself as Sam, right? Not as Krillin.
No, you see yourself as Krillin.
All right. Want to make sure because I want to sure which quantum leap rules we're going with.
And you see yourself as Krillin.
All right.
if I look any further down, do I see anything that looks like a bridge where we could cross?
No, there's some other places, maybe a little bit shorter gaps, but it seems like this area has a lot of like small islands and then like a lot of big areas. You guys just
I
happen to
guess.
land in one of the areas that or the place where you're trying to go just happens to be in a different larger plot of land.
So I look over at the kid and go, where are other vehicles?
I have no clue, but I guess we're taking a swim here. And that's the only way we're getting across.
And I just look at the kid. I look at how wide of is this a river or is this like part of a lake? Is it just the ocean,
I
the
mean,
vast ocean of islands, and we're gonna hop from one to the other?
it essentially is is like a vast ocean, just with a bunch
And I
of
look at the kid and
islands.
just go, you sure that's the route you want to take here with this?
All right,
As I'm
I
holding the
don't even know of another
device,
way that we can cross.
while you
I, I,
guys
I, I'm looking at him going, I'm holding the electronic device here. I don't think that's a viable option, from at least from my end.
while you guys are trying to decide that, we're gonna hop back over to Keanu, who is still trying to
Mhm.
figure things out. Have you come up with anything to do yet, Keanu?
I'm gonna start exploring and try to see what all is on this planet.
All right. Well, you landed, like I said, you made a rather big hole. You did land in a large body, a large land body. So, but yeah, I mean, go ahead and give an intuition roll right quick.
75.
That's probably going to get it.
I'd definitely say so.
You get yellow. That means, yeah, I'm going to actually give it to you. Not only do you see another area that looks like there may have been a ship similar to yours land, you see just in the distance a kind of a spiky white ship.
What is that? I'm gonna go check that out.
Alright, so you're gonna head that way. I'm gonna do... How fast are you going to be moving? Are you gonna be running or are you just walking?
I think I would just walk a bit.
Okay.
Not in a hurry.
Have you guys come to a consensus about what you're gonna do?
I'm going to try to scan and see if there's another way around the big, vast amount of water we have to go through.
I mean, like I said, you can look and you'll see some other islands. There might be a place where you can just walk across a ways away, but you don't see anything immediately.
Alright, I'm going to just start heading the direction the land takes me and just hope we've come across something.
I'm gonna just try to use the dragon radar. See
Okay.
if I can even activate it.
All right. So go ahead and roll a. I think that's gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be electronics. If engineering on that too. Yeah, I think I can give you 3 on
I don't think it matters too much.
that. So here's the thing. As you're using this, you kind of get the whole feeling of like electronics and engineering and stuff. That's like right up your alley. You know?
Okay. All right.
And you feel very comfortable with that. I want you to go ahead and write on your character sheet under talents, electronics and engineering. If you're new to the program, my players do not know what their character sheet looks like. So as they play, they are trying to figure things out. Alright, so what'd you roll? 22.
Like I said, don't think it really matters. Like that doesn't work.
You think so? Think so?
I have no clue how this system works. I just assume low numbers are bad.
Yeah, you got a low number, that's for sure. And if it wasn't for the fact that you had electronics and engineering, you might not have made it. We'll
Okay.
never know because you did make it in the green.
All right. I'm just surprised. All right.
You
There we go.
managed to turn it on. And you
Huzzah.
even managed to like get it to broaden its search a bit, and you see that there are 3 Dragon Balls grouped together. Is it 4?
I think it's 4.
It's
That is
4 Dragon Balls grouped together.
I have a feeling we don't want to go in that direction.
I look at the kid and go, you don't want to get the Dragon Balls?
I want to get the Dragon Balls, but let's just say it's a bad feeling if we go in that direction right now.
Okay. So instead of going for the Dragon Balls, you want to check out who dropped from the sky over there that way.
Yeah, and
I
hopefully
want
we'll find.
everyone to give me an intuition check.
Alrighty, that'd be a 65 for me.
I got
Yep, apparently Krillin don't want to do this. Krillin don't want to do this. Krillin like, I don't see nothing, don't know nothing. I'm gonna stay here on this island. I'm gonna stay here on this island and live.
Solar, what did you get?
84.
34. Okay. Well, Luke, you see very strange looking purple alien person, and I don't know if you're of the age to remember the song Purple People Eater, but that might pop in your head. And wearing nice Saiyan armor cosplay.
I'm tempted to call out for Sprite at this point. Or even see if I can.
Go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna call out for Sprite, see if she'll come.
All right. So,
So the little boy that's with me now yelling at the Sprite.
yep.
All right.
Yep.
At least
And
let me know something.
in front of both of you, Sprite appears. I'm gonna give. I would like Solar to make another intuition roll. This time you get a +1 to your rank.
I got a 54.
54. Puts you in a green success. You see this. It sent you an image. You see a kind of small little girl size, looks kind of CG-ish,
Who are you?
and she pops up in front of the two people that you now see: a bald man with an orange gi and a little boy with a bowl cut. Greetings, Luke. I
Hey,
am not
we're just trying
entirely
to-
certain what happened. We tried to pull you both back home, but you were intercepted.
Yeah, apparently the person that sent us to Star Trek sent us here, and we're trying to figure out where here is, and possibly what we're supposed to do.
And
I'm just looking at the kid now, realizing who the kid is. Yeah.
as you're speaking, another person appears. Hey, Solar, another person appears. Or, hey, Keanu, another person appears. Taller man. He's not dressed in the Star Trek uniform. He's actually dressed in a Saiyan outfit of his own. He goes, well, I hardly say that I'm just something. I thought I was doing you a gift. You both love this place so much. I thought you might enjoy playing around. I even decided to do something quite generous on my behalf. For in a few minutes, you might find out it's going to take that hero person an extra day to get here. An extra day where you both get to be the heroes. Oh, and one more thing. You might want to find your friend. And then he vanishes.
Oh.
I
Oh,
have an idea where we are now.
we're doing this again. It was him. Great.
I
So
do not know what that was. The
That's the person
beings
that
in the
intercepted us.
other beings in other universes are not supposed to cross when the VR is changed to a new world.
Well,
but he is
it's
correct. By our calculations, it is the Goku timeline has now been increased by a single day.
okay. So we're in Dragon Ball, and
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
great.
Keanu, I need a reason roll from you.
Reasonable, okay.
Or intuition, your choice.
I got a 98.
That'll do it. I believe that's let me double check. You might actually have it red there. If you have it red, then I'm gonna be doing something different. Did you choose reason or intuition?
I chose reason.
And yeah, this is our first red success. And because of the particular area of this success, it's actually going to do something that I wasn't expecting. Because
Oh, dude, all of
I
this is not.
I I had okay, so at the beginning of the episode, I made a secret roll that was going to decide who got to have a flashback.
Uh-huh.
It was not supposed to be Keanu, but it's gonna be Keanu now.
All right.
So, Keanu, as you're looking at this little CG girl, you have a flashback of talking with this little computer generated person in the kitchen. You as always when I do the flashbacks, I will set you up, but you get to tell what happens in the flashback. So, for the next minute or two, you are having a flashback that you are now narrating.
Alright. So, who are you again?
Okay, so she is Sprite. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Yeah, she is Sprite. And she is a computer generated AI that tends to help out with the day-to-day functions of pretty much everything in the facility that you have been working at.
Alright.
And you are currently in the kitchen.
It cuts to me in the kitchen. Guess trying to cook something up. Lunch break. Sprite. How long was I supposed to put this into the oven?
The instructions that you gave us says that this is supposed to cook for 15 minutes.
Alright.
Would you like me to set the timer?
Yeah, please.
And next to her, just sort of floating, is a little timer for 15 minutes countdown as you put whatever you were cooking in the oven. Is there anything else you would like help with today?
No, I think it should be good.
If everything is okay, I'm sure that everyone would be happy to have these as a celebratory snack.
Yeah, 5th anniversary of this business being big. It's pretty surprising.
Well, hopefully everything's going to go well with the launch.
Well, we'll see in about an hour.
Have you tried the virtual snacks yet?
Oh, not yet.
Make sure that you try them at some point so we know that they are to your liking. You are the one that specializes these things.
Yeah.
And then the flashback is over, and you are just looking at Sprite on the other side of this water bank,
Is that Sprite?
speaking with a bald man and a boy with a bowl cut, which you can now roll your reason to recognize. Actually, no, you rolled like freaking boss level. You definitely recognize both of them as Gohan and Krillin.
What's Gohan and Krillin? Some in Dragon Ball. somehow. I don't know how I ended up here. I don't know how Sprite is talking to those two.
Alright, and back over to Sprite and you guys.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
there is something interesting about this world. As
Uh-oh.
he said, you might want to find your friend. I am learning that Keanu is here.
Keanu.
Luke,
Mhm.
you recognize the name.
He's the other guy that helped develop the game, developed our system with us.
Okay, what part did he work on?
I will let you roll a reasoning to try and remember.
I have a feeling this is where my first fail of the night's gonna come. Oh no! That would be a good old 95 there, buddy.
Yeah, yes.
Oh my god.
You get a red. You remember Keanu was the master chef that you guys got to help make sure that everything tasted right in the simulation. He
the
is
guy that we
also
got.
he's also
Mhm.
pretty decent with the nunchucks, and he can do like a backflip if he gets like if he has like some springy ground. He's very proud of the fact that he can do like a backflip as long as he's got the springy ground. Like if he's on grass or if he's on like, you know, something that has a little bit of a bounce to it. He's very proud of that.
All right, that's a collection of
very-
skills.
Mhm.
Alright. Keanu, I'm gonna
So the only one
say
of us with athleticism.
Keanu, I'm gonna say that you are now on the other side of the bank. And Luke and Sam, you can see the purple people eater looking at you guys.
I look over at the kid and go, there's a purple guy staring at us. From what I remember in this show, most of the guys that are, I'm gonna be honest, not human, usually are, gonna be trying to murder us.
Yeah, I
So
definitely.
they are big and green, because at that point they either will murder us 100% or they will help us. So since it's not a green guy, we may be in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, but yeah, I definitely think we should disperse Sprite at this point.
Well, I want to like try yelling at them.
Go for it.
Hey, you two over there. Bald guy and the
Yes.
guy with the bowl cut.
I turn to where to where I'm facing him.
You guys can interact right now.
I'm like I'm like,
Who are you?
continue walking. My name is Keanu.
Sorry this episode came out late this month. Real life kind of got in the way of making sure that we got out on the first, but next month we should be fine. Please go and follow our social medias, and if you do, then maybe we'll start posting more on them. Intro music was called Let's Rock by Alex Productions. You can find it at onsound.eu. That's ONSOUND.eu.